potential of this amp. All right, we are going. We are live.
Here we are, back with another amplifier
Welcome
video.
back.
Guys.
All right, so Caleb
is not satisfied. We're back with another amplifier video, and I
trying to
took
find
this
the best
dude's advice.
efficiency.
100% get power correctly for what I'm running. And I have two things here today. One of them I'm a little disappointed about, but that's okay because I have. It'll be all right with what I have. But it is actually, this little thing is actually, it's half compatible, I'll say that myself.
Which is still kind of
Which is still fine, which is still good because actually the regular meter is more expensive than this. So you're getting the meter.
On here, right?
Yes, you're getting the meter and everything. It was a good deal. So, as you guys can tell, whenever we get a Taramps product, we don't know what the heck it is. You guys might be able to zoom in and see it here on the bottom.
No frills.
It is the MD1200, which we've done before because I had the 1 ohm version.
But you should have bought the 2 ohm version.
I should have got the 2 ohm version, but I blew my alternator running a higher one at 1 ohm. This is the MD1200 4 ohm version. And you might say, well, Caleb, don't you have a sub that's like wired to 1.5 ohms? That's not what it's going to be on. And this guy doesn't even know. So why did I buy a 4 ohm sub? Because I got a crazy deal on something that's sitting in my room upstairs that this guy doesn't know about, or he does know about. If you see my TikTok, you know about it.
Oh,
it's actually I got it for less than I spent on a W6, and I'm excited, and we're gonna do a video on it. But if you've seen, I made a post, and you probably didn't even see my comment. If I say that I have a sub that's wired,
I don't know why I don't see any of his comments.
If I say that I have a sub that's wired to 3 ohms, where do you think that is? Dora, what do you think a sub is that's wired to 3 ohms?
A single 3 ohm sub?
A single 3 ohm sub. I wonder. So we are here today with this MD1200 4 ohm version. Now, he did say at first beforehand to get the 2 ohm version because it does around 800 watts at the 4 ohms. But being that, now that would be perfect, I think, for the W6. That would probably run perfect.
Yeah.
But being on something else that would take a little more, I think this is the route that I wanted to go. So, this actually, I was just telling him about this morning, is the Taramps monitor level remote. And it is actually not fully compatible with the MD. It's only compatible with their new Big Boss. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the Smart, I don't know. But it also is compatible with the HD3000, but the new version on the Taramps website, not the one that doesn't say it. Any of their amps that say monitor level remote under the cable on the amplifier is compatible with this. If it just says monitor, you can still use this for all 3 lights, power, clip, and protect, but you can't use the level function. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to get a different bass knob to use a bass knob rather than use the one on here. We can obviously and if I do plug it in, I will. I guarantee if I even try and turn it up or not, it won't do anything. As they say, I'm guessing it must be some sort of mixed-in technology. But I'll get this. Well, you can just do this one first because it's a quick opening.
Well, there's no frills over here either. It's a box.
I know. There's
wrapped up in plastic.
Big thrills on this, and there's nothing crazy.
Wrapped up in plastic.
So you get a nice you get one of the. Actually, this looks similar to the cable I got with my Def Bonds amplifier. Same thing with the recoil amplifier, just a mini like phone cable.
You know that down from sound.
That one's got a thick, huge. I hated that in my car, man. So guys, this is a
it almost looks like they gave you a 0 gauge wire.
Okay, that's like a 0 gauge freaking knob.
Wow.
So they give you a really big knob.
So is there a Voltmeter on there or no?
There is no voltmeter. There's the, I just want to bring it closer. You got the power.
We can bring we'll bring the camera in closer later. Just lay it out.
So it's a really nice, it's pretty hefty. You can feel it. It's not, doesn't feel cheap.
Oh yeah.
So unfortunately, like I said, you can't use this level function with this amplifier, but that's okay. At least I still got the monitor portion of it because, you know what, at least they thought that way rather than just, you know, being like, this doesn't work at all. You have to go spend the extra 20 bucks on it.
So lay that out. I'm going to bring the camera up later.
So, right into the amplifier. Right into the amplifier. So guys, it's the 4 ohm version, like I said, so it is not compatible with any ohm loads of anything below, I'd say 3.5. But with impedance rise, with any sub, I think wired to 2 and higher, you'll probably reach that 4 ohm, which is perfect for this amplifier. A good way to always check that if you got the correct one on these amplifiers,
they all say it right on the amplifier.
4 ohm. I know a lot of people who buy these amps because they get mixed up all the time. The sticker might be correct, but this isn't correct. Luckily, I am lucky today, and I did get the correct one, 4 ohms.
I bought a Timpano.
Oh my God.
500.1. I was really excited to test that, and it was a 500.4. And not only that, it was used.
But that can be a mix-up because they do look very, very similar.
Oh yeah, very similar. So, but it was supposed to be a new amplifier.
We can put that to the side.
You want
it, guys? Nah.
Awesome.
Like I said, we've done a video on this before. It is literally nothing different, but we'll still show you guys for all the new people because I think you probably didn't even have as many subscribers now as you did when we did the first one.
Probably 1,000.
So
more.
I actually did not. I liked the 1 ohm amp. It was just because I wasn't aware about that impedance rise I was having. So, like he said, I should have got the 2 ohm version, but I didn't go that route. So
definitely when you're figuring your speaker, figure in your impedance rise when you're buying your amplifier.
Hey, you know what's good? Everything's sealed in this time. Remember last time?
When he bought his thing, he was when he bought his sub, he was still under the impression that he had it wired to 1 ohm. 1 ohm's going to give him the most power. And his sub was actually running at like 2.5 ohms.
It was, because we did the SMD out there.
Yes. So, he wasn't getting the full potential of the amplifier.
And the sub wasn't either, so it wasn't getting
If he was running at 1 ohm, yes, he would have been getting the full potential of the amplifier. But he was running at 2.5 ohms, so he was only getting the 2.5 ohm load from that amplifier.
So as I was saying, with this monitor right here, the amplifiers that have monitor level control in 3 words are the ones that are compatible with this knob. The where it just says monitor, you can only use that as the actual monitor. Yeah, you want to bring it closer? The showcase.
All right, we're gonna lift off here. All right.
So we can show you guys this side of the amplifier.
Now you can talk.
On the left side, we have the...
Hold on, let me see if I can turn this.
It is a nice light. Gives you that...
Here, hold that for a second. Yep.
Just getting some more light over here. It did actually do something.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Alright, guys. So, like I said, on the left side, we have the RCA inputs. No Tiffany style, but Taramps doesn't do that. I think even on their huge models, they don't have that. We get high pass... Or, no, sorry, level... And then we get the 2 crossovers, high pass and low pass. And then we get bass boost. So for me, all I'm going to be using is the knob all the way to the left. And actually low pass. The low pass will be set to 100. But those other 2 knobs are going to be set all the way down.
Nice.
So that's pretty much it on the side. We got a good vent right here. No fan, just a vent. No venting on the bottom. But on the other side is where we get that smart cooler.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, Taramps has a fan.
So we get a smart cooler, which is very cool. It is a little obnoxious in the car. It is the one thing I remember, but my Adam 300 does the same. 1300 does the same thing. It's like, so.
Is that loud?
Yeah.
Is it?
It's like this one. This one had the same thing, so it'll do it again, which doesn't matter. At least I know my amp is cooling down.
Yeah.
So we get the good old 4 gauge inputs here. Good old 8-10 gauge remote that I'll definitely be putting some speaker. No, I'm just kidding. I got a little remote wire. It is just inconvenient when you have a small wire and you try and screw it down and the wire comes out.
You got a 22 gauge wire and you're putting inside of an 8 gauge slot.
It's real inconvenient. And then we get the good old regular. Those actually look like 8 gauge inputs for speaker wire. That's actually crazy. Those look huge.
Take that plastic off.
But
that
it's
might
brand
even
new.
be. Yeah, 8 gauge.
It looks like 8 gauge
You're
inputs.
taking it off anyways.
Yeah, true. Hey guys,
That's
listen, I
your.
like to
He
preserve
loves
the
doing
niceness.
that. That's his favorite thing right there. What is it called?
Satisfying. Oh, we can do another satisfying
Yeah,
as well. Right up
definitely.
here.
Definitely 8 gauge speaker terminals. Let's hear the sound. I want the sound. Ah.
Very beautiful. So we get that nice Taramps look. Nice MD1200.1.
Show them where that
that 4 ohm right here, guys. So if it says 1, 2, or 4, it'll say it right here next to the model number. You can't even see it. It's not even focused.
I don't know if I can even get it focused.
There's no autofocus?
No. Oh,
there we go. 4 ohms, 1200 watts, amplifier.
All right.
Well, I hope so. It's an
amplifier.
I do love how these are built. It doesn't feel cheap. These 4 gauge inputs actually look very good. I appreciate like this is nice. This is a nice build. I do love the look. They're very nice look. So that'll be going on a sub that I want to do a video on, but I have to go pick something. I have to go hit someone up.
He's got to go get my daughter.
No, my girlfriend.
His girlfriend, yeah. He calls her his girlfriend to me. you know, she's my daughter, right?
But I will be wiring this actually with the battery that he has. I got that same lithium battery that I had some trouble with. Not really, but I didn't have the.
I think that's gonna run tits in your car.
Run tits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real.
So yes, guys, stay tuned. We're gonna do the 4 ohm test. Luckily, there's no other test than a 4 ohm. I guess we don't really have anything to do an 8 ohm test unless we wired something. Unless
we could do a 2 ohm test and see what it does.
Nah, because it won't even go.
I think it would shut off.
It would, because it's gonna shut off right.
Yeah.
Just like you're going under 2
on
yours.
Do an 8 ohm test.
I was gonna say you could do an 8 ohm because it is actually rated 800 at 8 ohms, guys, and you don't see no amps rated for 800 watts at 8 ohms. That's high. So yeah, we'll be right back, guys. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We're gonna hook this up and get it going.
All right.
There's the amp turning.
All right.
This is
back. Like going to sleep?
Did you hear it?
Yeah.
That's the smart cooler turning off. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Right when I turned the cameras on, the amplifier went down a little bit. All right. I'm gonna give it a little teeny bit here. Hey, what is the
rating and everything?
Yeah, on this.
So it's 1200 watts at 4 ohms and 800.
No. The
subwoofer.
Yeah.
That's a V2, correct?
Yes. I think they changed it.
Yeah, yesterday she called me, oh, I've been drinking water. I'm feeling better. I said, well, I would have went to the ER if you're feeling bad at all because of
V3.
It's $110.
Is it the 4?
Dual 4. So I think it.
It's not working.
So the V3 is 1200.
The V2 is 1000. So that means it's 500 RMS. So that
Is
means
it
probably,
1000?
Yeah. That means it probably only give. That means it will be hard to get this 1200 on the
So
sub.
it says. I think it's the same. Oh, it's the V3. How do you get the V3 again?
I know. I searched V2 as well.
All right, V3. V3.
I know. We literally searched V2.
And it's giving us all
No, version 3.
all V3s.
I saw 1000. It was on Walmart.
Okay.
So that means it's 500
I can go
RMS.
with that because the original was 1000 RMS. I mean 1000
Max.
RMS.
Oh.
Yeah.
So is that 1000? Yeah, right.
2000 max.
I don't know.
I don't see this getting 2000
we did
max
a test on this before, guys, and it didn't even take. So
this
we're gonna
thing
try
would,
another sub as well, which will probably give us the power. But
pop out of the box or something.
did you give it a little more?
I think I did. Try it out. We'll see what we get on the dyno. I can see the dyno now. Did you hear it pop out?
Yeah, that's the reason.
I know about
794, I think. 935.
Yeah, that's pretty good. No clipping either.
Nope. 1. 1337. Let's go on dyno power.
I'm gonna back it up for that test.
Yeah.
Well, we clearly got our power on this sub, so maybe we don't have to do another sub.
Yeah.
All right.
That's actually over.
But you barely got those numbers on this sub with another amp.
I don't remember what amp I had it on. That might have been the 1142, 1277, 1657 at 4.2 ohms.
1600 watts at 4 ohms.
1829 at 4 ohms on the dot.
What the heck?
Wow, I did not expect those numbers.
Me neither, not on this.
Wow. Okay, so we don't have to pull the American
we
bass
don't.
out.
I'm gonna keep letting it go. I want to see.
We definitely got what we were looking for here. And then some. This is a 1200 watt amp. And it's a 4 ohm amp, so we were looking for that 4 ohms too, and we got it.
Nothing. It's 1829.
It's not clipping.
And it's running.
All clean power.
Either way, yo, 1829.
Wow. All right.
Wow,
so
that was a phenomenal test.
Yeah,
I think we
great
got
test.
better numbers on this one than the 1 ohm version.
yeah, the 1 ohm, definitely. Yeah,
Wow.
I don't think we got it anywhere near close to. That's
Wow.
almost 2,000 watts.
Well, I know that it works. It's gonna give me the correct power.
Wow.
mean, hopefully, I don't go over that. I don't want 1800 in my car.
Wow.
But yo, that is a great test.
That's crazy.
This sub did not take that on whenever we
No.
tested it before, and it sounded phenomenal.
I think
too.
it was one of the NVX XAD amps.
Yeah.
I think that's what I tested it on.
Maybe the
I'll have to
11.
look back. It might have been.
I'll take a look as well. I mean, guys, always look at this guy's back. Always check out these videos. Go back and see the ones 3 years ago. Every video.
Yeah,
is very
I mean, we've
informational.
come a long way, improved a lot,
Yeah.
and just
I-
ourselves
even I do.
learning.
I've learned. Well, I had no idea what anything was about until I graduated high school. This guy got me my first radio. I didn't know what anything was. I didn't know what impedance was. I didn't know what dual voice
Amp's
coils
not
was.
hot.
Really?
Sub's
What?
not hot.
That's a really good amp. Then I think that's gonna on that battery in my car. I think it's gonna
Yeah.
perform amazing power. And guys, 1800, and that's
We
at
should
4
do a
ohms.
short. We'll do a short.
Yeah, we'll do a short, guys. Check out the shorts as well on this channel and the TikToks.
Yes, sir.
So,
All right, we'll be right back. Or well,
Actually, it's the end of this video. So
yeah, the end of the video. We'll be back for the short. So check that out.
you guys know what
As
to do.
always, guys, take care of yourselves and each other. Peace.